We have a field of energy which holds our consciousness in waveforms, just like software code it's encoded in those waveforms, our consciousness. So when we ask for a reality change, experts who know how to tweak our own waveforms of light so that our thinking changes, our envisioning changes, our personal codes change. Hi everyone, welcome. My name's Alicia Power and I'm a spiritual intuitive. And as you can see, I have this beautiful picture of a spirit being or of an angelic being behind me. And today I would love to talk a little bit about spirit beings and who they are and just a little bit more about them. So some of you might be kind of limited in your awareness, and you may be thinking, well, I have an angelic guardian angel. Some of us were brought up in the Christian tradition, or we're Christians at the moment, and we have this awareness of angels and guardian angels, even saints, beings that are in the worlds of spirit and who support us and look after us. So I would like to broaden that a little bit. And from my experience of communicating and dialoguing clearly with the worlds of spirit for over 30 years, and them showing me around inside the worlds of spirit, and working with them, partnering with them in energy healing, which basically means healing people's electromagnetic energy, which is the energy map of our emotions, of our psychology, even of our physical body. So just given that kind of background where I come from, I just want to say that I'm very aware that there are millions and millions and millions of kinds of spirit beings, not just one, not just two, in terms of types of spirit beings, a little bit like humanity. Millions of us. And the kinds of teams that humanity, we self-select ourselves into being like doctors or medical people or teachers or carpentry workers or computer developers, software developers, teams, types of people with different specialities, exactly the same as in the worlds of spirit. So these guys study different specialities of how they work, not only with humans, but with each other, with vast ranges of spirit light and how they work with that and tweak that. Many different roles and jobs that spirit beings have. And here, I sometimes say on the factory floor, right, with our feet on terra firma, our feet on planet Earth, us humans, we reach into the worlds of spirit for help, but we very often aren't really aware of who we're reaching for. And in my experience and expertise of working for decades in detail and in specifics with the worlds of spirit and with working with specific kinds of beings in the worlds of spirit, I'd like to say that it is really interesting that the more you reach into the worlds of spirit, that you do start to discern that specific teams and specialists are the ones that come and work with you, depending on what you're asking for. So if you're asking for a reality change, that's a very different type of team member, spirit team member that arrives to help you. If you're asking for a lifting of mood, that's a very different type of spirit team member who comes to help you, because what they're going to be doing and the kind of result they're going to be creating is very different. For example, if you are asking for a change of reality or to lift your external outcomes or to create new opportunities for you, and you ask the worlds of spirit for that, the kind of spirit being who comes to support you will be specifically looking at your past, looking at your future, looking at a snapshot of who you are at the moment, how you're feeling at the moment, what's going on for you at the moment in your mind and in your emotions. So this kind of spirit being is an assessor, and usually a little bit higher in their authority, in their spirit authority. And they will talk with some of your more personal spirit mentors, because you have a team, a support team of spirit mentors who walk with you and work with you to shape outcomes and even shape opportunities in your life. So when you ask for help, that team is definitely available to you, but also other teams who specialize in tweaking the background energetic quantum matrix that you're walking inside, because we're all just walking in an energy soup. We're walking inside a field of energy that surrounds us, interpenetrates us. We are energy beings, actually. We have a field of energy which holds our consciousness in waveforms, just like software code it's encoded in those waveforms, our consciousness. So when we ask for a reality change, experts who know how to tweak our own waveforms of light so that our thinking changes, our envisioning changes, our personal codes change, so that we start drawing towards us higher realities, our expectation of ourselves, our vision of ourselves, our thinking, the way that we think about ourselves can change. But not only that, these types of beings, according to what you're ready for, as a soul, as a person, as a human, again, they will talk with your personal spirit mentors, and they, because you've asked, it really helps to ask. That's the magical trick, to ask. These higher technician beings will work with your spirit mentors to shape external realities. You can try this out. Experiment with this to start building evidence for yourself so that you get more confident in your interaction with your support team in the worlds of spirit. Now, if your mood is down, I'm not necessarily talking about if you've got chronic depression and you need clinical professional help with that. That's not what I'm talking about. But if your mood is down and you really would love some elevation and upliftment, that's quite a regular thing that the worlds of spirit deal with. So you can ask the worlds of spirit to lift you up. And the kind of being that arrives to help you is someone who's technically trained to go into your auric field, into these electromagnetic light waves that are inside your field, your personal auric field, electromagnetic field, and they will read the codes. They will see what is going on inside your consciousness, even inside your chemistry, your biochemistry. But much more than that, just the electrical signals that you're sending out. That's their area of expertise. And they have the ability to rewire you very gently, but tangibly, to rewire you, again, as a little bit as previously just said, so that your thinking changes, your thinking elevates. But not only that, just how you're feeling shifts. Now, as an energy healer, I've been working with this for over those 30 years with people, with clients. And what I watch these kinds of technician spirit teams do is they reach in and look for patches of sadness. To them, sadness is, it's a patch of energy that they see and that they can work with. They massage it, they loosen it up, they vacuum it out. Literally, that's what I've watched them do just about every single day for 30 years. And the person that we're helping, that we're healing, their mood changes. They're softer, they're more relaxed, they're more confident, they're comfortable inside themselves afterwards. Very, very interesting that the worlds of spirit can help us in this kind of a way. Today, I just want to give a brief insight into the kinds of spirit helpers that you can reach for. And the way to do that is to just close your eyes, calm yourself right down. The calmer you are, the more they can feel you, and the more you can feel them. And literally, you can, if you wish, use the word prayer. Just go into prayer mode, because we're taught that in prayer mode, we become sincere. We want our heart to speak. We want it to be really clear and genuine and sincere, because that's what the worlds of spirit feel. They get that. We're on the same page with them. They're heart-based, and they will feel your heart, because it's oil and water if you're not coming from your heart. And when you are, it connects. They feel you and they respond. The next thing to do once you've sent your prayer out is to become, as I was just saying, just calm. And you'll probably feel a little cocoon of energy come around you. And you'll just sense that you need to be quiet for about 5 minutes. A little bit longer maybe sometimes, but usually around about 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Because these spirit technicians are very soft, very gentle, and they're approaching your energy, coming into your energy, scanning, and starting to sense patches of sadness, whether it's up here, whether it's in your heart, anywhere where you're feeling just tense. And they will start to vacuum that out, literally. So all you need to do is just wait, be patient, let them do their work. And then you'll notice you might even feel like yawning or stretching or moving your body a little bit. Let them do their work. And when you feel the release, there will be a little bit of a release. You'll know when it's the moment to just take a breath, come back. The moment's over. Their work is done. They've pulled out some kind of a patch of sadness or grief or stress or anxiousness or fear. To them, all of those are patches of energy that they can see. So just a tiny little video today to just give you some tips to work every day with the worlds of spirit. Make it a part of your life, make it a part of your day. When you come home from work, just sit quietly at home, close your eyes, and ask the worlds of spirit to come and lift some of the weight of the world off you, out of you. For me as a technician, you've kind of soaked some of that all day from being around lots of other people or crowds in the city. Let them do their work. Let them vacuum that out. And honestly, you'll notice the rest of that evening, you'll just be softer, calmer, more relaxed. You can do this also before you go into an important meeting. Just sit quietly, give yourself an extra 10 minutes, ask the worlds of spirit to pull out the anxiousness, and then in you go and deal with something that could normally be a little bit stressful. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm Alicia Power. Please take care. Namaste.